Hi, I am doing my presentation over William Schutz's Fundamental Interpersonal Relations Orientation Theory, FIRO, FIRO theory for short. William Schutz was born in December of 1925 in Illinois. Schutz was an American psychologist who obtained his PhD through UCLA in 1950. He later taught at several different universities, and he was the chairman of the Holistic Studies Department at Antioch University until 1983. In 1958, Schutz came up with the interpersonal needs theory. FIRO, Fundamental Interpersonal Relations Orientation Theory, which he published in a book. While serving in the Korean War I, Schutz was given a task. His task was to figure out a method that could possibly predict who would work well together with who. It was then that Schutz came up with the Fundamental Interpersonal Relations Orientation Theory. The FIRO theory is the idea that in a group setting, most, if not all, individuals will be striving to obtain one of three different types of interpersonal needs. The FIRO theory is composed of three different parts. The first part being inclusion. This part of the theory basically states that in a group setting, some people need to feel included. However, this can work two different ways. One being a person needs to feel like they are being included in the group, or two, a person feeling the need to make sure everyone else in the group is feeling included. The second part of the theory is called control. This part says that in a group setting, some people will have the need to feel control. Control can also, like the inclusion, go two different ways. One being that the person has the need to be in control, or two being that a person has the need for anyone but themselves to have control of the group. Lastly, the third part of the FIRO theory is affection. This part of the theory says that in a group setting, there will be some people who will have the need to feel affection. Affection, as well as the other parts of the FIRO theory, can go two ways also. The first way being that a person feels the need to receive affection from the others. Or the second way being a person feels the need to show affection to others in the group. After coming up with the FIRO theory, Schutz later came up with the idea of the FIRO B. FIRO B is a questionnaire which was created to help understand how groups of military personnel would work together by using estimates to show how comfortable one was with a given behavior. Three main areas of the test are basically the same three from the FIRO theory: inclusion, control, and affection. However, after all of his years of experience, Schutz finally realized that the term affection was misused. Therefore, in the place of the term affection, Schutz implemented the use of the term openness. Now, the three main areas in the FIRO B questionnaire are inclusion, control, and openness, whereas in the FIRO theory it was inclusion, control, and affection. The three areas are then also broken down into two other categories. First of one being wanted behavior, and then the second, expressed behavior. In the FIRO B, each section is scored on a scale of 0 to 9, with three different categories based on the score. The three categories are 0 to 2 being low, 3 to 6 is medium, and 7 to 9 is high. The results of the test can then be used to aid in predicting how comfortable an individual may be in a certain situation while having to be interactive. Beginning in the 1980s, Schutz went on to create and implement a new set of tools. These tools were known as the elements of awareness. The new tools were covered in his books, The Human Element, The Truth Option in 1984, and then also The Human Element from 1994. These are both two of his many books which he published between the years of 1958 and 1994.